Have you been thinking about making a move to Massachusetts in 2026? Before you pack your bags, let's talk this through. Let's talk about the logistics, the cost of living, the weather, the jobs, the schools, the neighborhoods, and what most people significantly underestimate before moving here. Stay tuned. This might change your mind or it will make your plan. So, what is Massachusetts living really like? Massachusetts offers a true four-season climate, from hot summers to snowy winters. It requires snow shovels and warm coats. You will enjoy the fall foliage and the spring blooms, but winter storms can be tough and planning matters for that. But you will also find one of the most educated populations in the nation, and that shapes the culture, our workforce, and our community expectations statewide. What does it cost to live here? Massachusetts ranks significantly higher than the national average in cost of living, especially in housing. Average home prices are well above the US average. Rentals are high, especially near Boston. So if affordability matters, you're going to want to look at cities closer to Worcester, maybe Springfield, Holyoke, Pittsfield. Those are farther west. But if you're looking to be closer to Boston, Worcester is a great commuter location. The towns surrounding Worcester, like Auburn, Shrewsbury, Westboro, Grafton, all of those areas can be great options. If you're thinking about commuting to Worcester, I've had clients that relocated to Wilmington. I've had clients that have relocated to Holliston. They're all wonderful towns and they all have their pros and their cons. So you want to look at areas that are going to be more budget friendly, but have a good commute as well. So what's our job market like? Massachusetts has a very robust job market, especially in healthcare, tech, life sciences, education, finance. Boston serves as a major economic hub and it draws professionals nationwide. So if you're thinking about moving here, you want to make sure that you are planning ahead with your job as well, because competition is fierce here, especially in the higher paid fields. Schools are very important for families, especially. So you want to think about where you're going to live in retrospect with the schooling as well, if you're planning a family or if you've already got a family. Massachusetts consistently ranks among the top states for public education. So for family, towns like Newton, Arlington, Belmont, those are all areas a little bit closer to the Boston area that have great school districts, but you also want to look at Central Mass as well. Hopkinton is in Middlesex County, Hopkinton, Holliston, Medway, Medfield, but you can also look closer to the Worcester area, Shrewsbury, Westboro, Northborough. I want to look at all of those school districts. Niche.com is a great resource for you, and they have different grades for school district. They have different grades for diversity and cost of living, all of those things. So if those items are important to you, I definitely suggest that you look at that website and just run through those numbers and those grades that they've got, because those school districts may be important, but they're also going to come with a higher housing premium. Transportation. So Boston and inner suburbs have good public transit, but once you get out of those areas, you're going to likely need a car. So that's important to know. Traffic can be a little bit intense during peak hours. So if you're headed into the city, into Boston from the Worcester area, if you're going into Boston in the morning, that 8 a.m., 8:30 timeframe on 290 is going to be very busy. And then coming home after 3:30, 3:30 to 5-ish, very busy from Boston to Worcester. So you're going to want to know what traffic you're going to be headed into. Boston is also famous for Alston Christmas. It's moving day on September 1st. So when you are moving, plan ahead, and because your logistics can be a little bit difficult depending on where you're moving to. If you're moving to an area that has a college, watch out for September 1st. Watch out for that May, June time period as well when kids are moving out. Okay, lifestyle. I love the lifestyle here in Massachusetts. So I am from Auburn, Massachusetts. We are centrally located just outside of Worcester, and truly from Auburn, you can jump on any highway at all and you can be anywhere you want within an hour or less. So you can be at the beach, you can be at the mountains, you can be biking on trails through the woods, anywhere. You can be at museums, Boston, truly anywhere you want to be, you can be within an hour or less. So Massachusetts blends urban culture with outdoor recreation. You've got Boston's waterfront, you've got the Mass Central Rail Trail. I mean, you've got everything you could imagine. Wachusett Mountain. So whether you love food, history, sports, art, nature, there is something here for everyone. Let's see, what are our pros? So summing this up, the pros to Massachusetts and relocation: strong job market, great education system, 4 distinct seasons, and a great outdoor lifestyle. And we've got cultural and historic richness. The cons would, of course, be higher cost of living and housing. We've got tight inventory, more competitive housing market, harsh winters, sometimes they're not always that bad, and traffic in competitive markets. So Massachusetts can really be an amazing place to call home. It's not the right fit for everybody. So if you have any questions, let me know. I have a wonderful relocation guide that I would love to share with you. Just shoot me a message. All of my info is in the description. Happy to share that with you. Just make sure you're going through the numbers, thinking about what makes sense to you, what's important to you. I'm happy to talk through all of those things as well. Find out what specifically is important to you and find the right place for you to call home. So if you have any questions, reach out and I will be available to answer anything that you've got. I'll talk to you soon and have a great week.